What is up, y'all? Happy Monday. Welcome to the starting line. My name is Nick. I'm with the National Rock Racing Association. This is our weekly news update that we do to let all y'all fans kind of keep everybody abreast of what's going on in the rock racing world. I'm caught a little off guard because I'm staring at the ticker that's just below me there. 11 days, y'all. 11 days and 1 hour. We are going to be racing Friday afternoon in Bridgeport, Texas. I'm super excited, so let's just get right into it. Hello, Miss Kathy Crow joining us. How are you, ma'am? Let's see who else we got. Steve Ray joining us. Daniel Bomelli, Willie Travis, Eric, Donnie, Guy, Larry. What's up, everybody? I appreciate all y'all hanging out with us today. Mr. Timmy Chuck in the house. Cutter says he's ready. All right. Yeah, I've been following. Jared Davidson in the house. Joey Meyer and Scott Henson. What's up, y'all? Anthony Yant. Anthony just coming off from a very successful event out at King of the Hammers. The first guy to ever finish King of the Hammers in an RS1. Congratulations, Anthony, finishing the race in a little single-seater. UTV, very big news for him and his family. Anthony says he's going to try to make it down to Texas. Good deal. Good deal. Excited for that. Miss Kathy, can't wait for racing to begin. I hear you. I hear you. Me neither. Me neither. So let's get into it. Like I said, 11 days. We are going to be down in Bridgeport, Texas. Registration is still open for that event. It is going to close. Let's see here. I want to make sure that I get. It's going to close the Sunday prior to the race. So let's see. Hang on. Let me make sure I get that right. Pre-registration closes Friday night for Texas. Friday night for Texas. So even a few days earlier. Okay. So if you are on the fence about coming down to race in Texas, if you are planning on chasing that Cup Series, y'all, uh, with the level of competition that we're seeing so far this year, you are going to be hard pressed to miss a race and still be competitive. I understand life happens, things happen. Got it. Sometimes can't get around things, situations. But if you are on the fence post and need any sort of motivation, and you think you have it, or are going to be in the running for the Cup Series, I implore you not to miss a race. um, if you sign up early, you are going to save yourself some money. The big bouncers save $100. So again, $100 bill. Save yourself that cash, y'all, and get signed up early. It also helps us, event staff, to have a good idea of what we're looking at as far as you know the schedule goes, and helps us kind of backwards plan a little bit. Jason Malo, Aaron Brooks joining us, Junior Lee, Callie, Leanne Bates, Chris Smith. What's up, y'all? Hey, I do have the driver's list. Would y'all like to go over that? Would you like to go over the driver's list? We'll go over the bouncer driver's list because there's a couple of names that are thrown in there that I'm excited to talk about. Again, we're talking about Bridgeport, Texas, in 11 days. That would be a terrible weather, man. Look at that. 11 days. So, big bouncers. Aaron Miller, right off the bat. I said I wanted to talk about this list because of some of the names that were on there. We haven't seen Aaron Miller race. We didn't see him at all last year, and I'll be honest with you. I didn't peer out into the crowd at every race, but I didn't see Aaron Miller at a race just attending. So I'm excited to hear that. I'm excited to see Aaron Miller right up there at the top of the drivers list. I did notice that the old cockroach buggy was in the shop uh, recently. I did see that on social media, so um, excited to hear about that. Adam Coots, Bobby Tanner, Brandon Davis, Cash LaCroix, all season drivers, all signed up for Texas. Charlie Brown Jr. Charlie Brown, talk about a guy that's been releasing some pictures as of late. If you are not following Charlie Brown Jr. on your on social media, get on over there and check it out. He has got that reject fab buggy working. I talked to him today. He's got a couple of more things that they're looking to wrap up, but other than that, put the put the D-Pats wrap on it and call it good, man. That thing is ready for action, and I, for one, am ecstatic to see um, Charlie behind the wheel of something a little lighter, more powerful, um, and not knocking his buggy last year, but I think he'll be the first to tell you. It was a little cumbersome. It was, he learned a lot. He learned a lot. So that's really good. Miss Kelsey Storts says she's so ready for race season. I agree, Kelsey, and I'm sure your dad is as well. Um, I have been meaning to reach out and get in touch with Mr. Jay Storts. I know that he's got some big news that we are all waiting with bated breath for as far as his new buggy goes. Clint Evans is on the driver's list. Again, another name that we haven't seen in a while. I'm hoping that, and we're going to, I'll say that for a minute here. I was talking about names of drivers who, we haven't seen for a while. Clint Evans is one of them. Daniel Heckley, got to talk to Daniel yesterday. Seems like he's ready to go. Smoked Out is in good shape, is good as it can be. I know they had some transmission issues that they were working through, but nothing that Fritz's couldn't handle, so that's good. Eric Gilbert, not a name that I'm too familiar with. I apologize, Eric, but I do look forward to seeing you out there. Ethan Tanner, Jack Porter, Jay Storts, just talking about Jay, Jeff Roberts, Larry Krogh, seasoned driver as well. Matt Holt going to be there. Matt Schisler, Randall Key, Richie Keith, Scott Goforth, and Timmy Cameron rounding out the drivers list for the big bouncers. So what I had held myself back from, I wanted to get through that list, is if you look down that list, there's a lot of names that we haven't seen, especially within the last year, but more so even more than that. Okay, Aaron Miller we didn't see all last year. But neither did we see Clint Evans. Ethan Tanner has been out of the game for years and years. Okay, as has Richie Keith. Okay, and then even Scott Goforth took much of the year off last year. So we're seeing a ton of these seasoned. Older drivers, not older as an age, but like they've been racing longer. We're seeing a lot of these names show back up again, and I really hope that is what is to come, because we're excited to see when those big names come back, because we know that it's just going to draw in even more, and that's what we want, man. I am just, we are going to have the Tanners and Richie Keith out on the hills at the same time. That is reminiscent. Timmy Cameron's same deal. I mean, a lot of those older drivers, reminiscent of the old days back when rock bouncing was fresh, when it was just getting started. And now we're going to see Ethan Tanner in, a reject fab buggy, and Clint Evans is in General 2.0 and an updated bouncer. Charlie Brown Jr. I know was a rookie last year, but he's going to be in an updated bouncer. We're going to see a ton of new, a ton of not new faces, new in the sense that they haven't been around for a while, but a ton of new buggies, a ton of people coming back, a ton of new faces. So I'm just excited, y'all. I'm very excited. Gary Burris, Robert McDonald. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the starting line. Again, just your weekly update for the National Rock Racing Association. Just want to get as much information out to you guys as possible. If you guys would like to see something, if there's something that we are leaving off the table, please let us know. Okay, we want to make sure that we are getting you the information that you need. And I'm going to take a break from the driver's list and talk about the website real quick. And then we'll lead into the next topic, which is Windrock. If you have any questions regarding the schedule, excuse me, that website that's scrolling across the top is your one-stop shop. You can find everything that you'll need to go racing on that website, to include the schedule, the rules, uh, sign up, everything that you could want. Clyde's even putting my profile up in there. I don't know why anybody would care, but no, there's a section in there for the media and all the folks that kind of are behind the scenes with the National Rock Racing Association, drivers' profiles, all that stuff is all fresh and updated as of this year. So please get on over to the website, check it out, get signed up if you're not already. Um, and also, if you are a spectator, you just want to come and check it out. There's information about the towns and the parks where we're going to be racing at. Okay, so we have a lot of the folks, we not a lot, but we've had several folks in the past who raced in the RC class that actually flew in. I myself fly into a lot of the events. Where do you fly into? Well, if you don't know the area, then you know the website is a perfect spot to go for that type of information. And then leading into Windrock, which is what we were talking about uh, just prior to this, um, uh, registration is open for that. Okay, pre-registration is, and also there's some information on local hotels that are jumping on board, and they're learning that we're coming to town. And if you get signed up, if you start your reservations and let them know that you are coming to town to watch the National Rock Racing Association, you will receive a discount. So, stuff like that is important for the growth of this sport. We want to be able to go into towns and bring money and a good positive vibe. I doubt very much that you'll find the Rock Bouncer crew is the one that's downtown getting arrested after the races because they're drunk in bar fights. That's not the Rock Bouncer crowd, y'all. So we like the fact that we can go in and be a positive influence on a town, and we hope that we have their respect and their invite back after year after year after year. Speaking of that, I want to get on talking about sponsorship. Okay, sponsorship is probably the backbone to this whole circus that we call the National Rock Racing Association. Okay, it requires a lot of help on the backside to be able to put an event like this on, and we owe a lot to our sponsors. So today, for this episode, I just want to give a huge shout out to Yukon Gear and Axle, back on board with us this year. Always thankful to have such stout components be a part of day-to-day race ops, man. I I can't stress enough how I remember Joe Pierce interview along Joe Pierce, the main maniac. He did an interview and he was talking about how he's pulling the carrier out, pulling the whole front end apart at least every 4 races. That's how much stress is put on axle components, and I don't think that we could have had a better company in Yukon Gear and Axle standing behind these drivers to make sure that they are getting to the starting line and out the top of the hill. You know what I mean? So huge shout out to Yukon Gear and Axle. And I think that is it, y'all. Let's see. I know there's a few target points with Texas, but I haven't signed up. Yeah, I kind of talked about if you were on the fence. If you were on the fence about racing, let's check out the drivers list for the UTV Unlimited Cup Series. That's the bigger of the series for the UTVs. Adam Coots, Brandon Davis, Christy Hutchins, Clint Garrison, Jacob Knight, Jonathan Gibbs, Michael Bartlett, Timmy Cameron, Tyler Bradley, Tyler Heinzel, Paul Wolf, Wade Good, and Zach Whitehead. So right then and there, I mean, I noticed a couple of names that are missing from there. I want to make sure and like I said, get signed up, y'all. Even if you got to come in late, better late than never. But save yourself a little bit of cash and get signed up. I think that is it. I just wanted to see if we can load this flyer on there. I don't know if you'll be able to see it now, not very well. But anyway, February 19th and 20th, everybody. 11 days, 1 hour and 42 minutes away. We are going to be racing at Bridgeport, man. I fly in Friday morning, first thing. I'm going to drive up only about an hour and 20 minutes from the park. So I'm going to drive in. And I've been to Bridgeport a bunch of times. I know my way around pretty well. So Brian Nickel, what about the big names? Big names, new buggies. Any updates public yet? Well, no. Not that I've been cleared to share. So I'm going to say no. Curtis Hazard can't stay, but want to say hi. See everyone soon. Yes, sir. Curtis Hazard. That's big news on the RC side of racing. We are going to have RC hill builder extraordinaire, Mr. Curtis Hazard from Hazardous RC Off-Road Park coming down and building hills for us. Curtis is buried in snow. I don't, maybe not buried, but I know that he's up in the White Mountains, so they've got quite a bit of snow. But yeah, I'm sure it's going to be nice to get out of the snow for a little while there. I'm not promising super warm weather, Curtis, but it'll be warmer than New Hampshire. Michael Bartlett got a UTV driver's list. I do, Michael. I went over it once. Are you talking about the unlimited class? I can go over it one more time. Currently, Adam Coots, Brandon Davis, Christy Hutchins, Clint Garrison, Jacob Knight, Jonathan Gibbs, you, sir, Michael Bartlett, Tim Cameron, Tyler Bradley, Tyler Heinzel, Paul Wolf, Wade Good, and Zach Whitehead. Yeah. So, Jameson says, can't wait. I know. Me neither. Mike Grindstaff, Spencer Grindstaff. Well, Mike, if you are talking about getting his name on the list, you got to get over to the nationalrockracing.com and get him signed up. So make sure if you have any questions, message me after this, and we can get you if you don't know. But the address that's scrolling right there, nationalrockracing.com. Go to 2021 events, find Texas, and get signed up for whatever Mr. Grindstaff is going to be racing in. If this list is as up to date as possible. Let's see, UTV Bounty Series. I see Spencer is signed up, Mike. So yeah, he's good. I was reading off from the UTV Unlimited Cup Series. That's the bigger of the series, so that's why. The UTV Bounty Series is where Spencer is signed up at. Yep, I see him on there. I see him on there. Well, listen, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. But I appreciate you hanging out, having lunch. We try to do this on Mondays to ease the pain of sliding back into the work week after a weekend off. But I hope it helps. Again, let us know if there's something that you want to see. We could do short interviews. Again, I try to keep this show between 15-20 minutes long. Just so y'all can relax with me and hang out, talk some rock bouncing, and then get back to work. But if there is something that you'd like to see, definitely let us know. Let's see. Well, all right, everybody. I'm going to get out of here. I hope everybody does well, is well. And we look forward to seeing everybody one more time. We'll see you one more time before we head out to Texas. See everybody soon.